So for chapter 9, the first question, which is talking about explaining the 6 sources of influence that are prevalent in social commerce applications. So basically, for what I've come to learn about the sources of application that are prevalent is that there are, first off, to start off, there are 6 sources that can be influenced for social commerce applications, and they are: number 1, which is social proof. So social proof is basically believing what others could have or would have chosen if it weren't for etc., like A, B, or C of what could have happened. And the second one, which is affinity. Affinity is basically believing or trying to follow others of what we think is attractive or desirable in something, and that can be something such as like social media or like the news or any advertisement that you may see of a famous person on TV. Like, for example, I know several people such as athletes such as like LeBron James, who have their like own Gatorade or Gatorade and other brands such as Gatorade, Nike, and I know he's a part of Nike as well, such as Nike and even other, I can name a lot of them, like Samsung. So basically it could be, for example, I'm like a person such as me following that one brand that I like. Just for an example, let's say I like Gatorade, and since I really like Gatorade and LeBron James is like one of the main people that is like part of that brand, I am more likely than not to like emulate that kind of behavior and like want to purchase that product. So that is, I think, what an example or like what affinity means. And then we got authority. So basically authority is taking another person's facts, which are true and are believed to be true, and from their references or whatever they've researched, and taking the stuff that another person has researched and using that to our own advantage. And the next one we got, which is scarcity. So scarcity is basically something that you could say you run away from, I guess. Yeah, something you could like run away from, such as like a specific brand that may not emulate the type of behavior that you want to follow or use for your business or whatever. And the next one we got is consistency. So consistency is basically following, like using your past behaviors of where you found success and using that stuff to like produce more content. Produce more content, you could say, for your business or whatever it may be, online business, etc. And the last one we got is reciprocity. So I can't pronounce it right, sorry. So reciprocity is basically something where you are basically paying back the favor. Paying back the favor almost of like something that someone did something good for you, and you're ultimately trying to pay it back to them in the long run. So it could be something such as like if someone did you a favor, such as like, or a good deed by like paying for your gas. It could be a friend paying for your gas. Let's say a friend of mine pays for gas, and the next time I see him, I'm going to repay the favor and ultimately do the same that he did for me, which is pay for his gas as well. So that's reciprocity. So let's see. The next one we got is, what is the distinction between social